Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube page. It's Jamie Cassidy, proud member of the Del Grande Dealer Group here at Capital Subaru. I'm here to talk to you today about our 2014 new Forester lineup. It's a full redesign of the car, and they have a bunch of different models, starting with the base model, 6-speed manual transmission, all the way up to the top of the line, XT, Touring, direct injected turbo. Here we are with the 2014 2.5i Forester. It's the base model with the 6-speed manual transmission. They've gone all the way from the ground up, full redesign. Now you have a steel wheel that looks a little bit better, doesn't need a hubcap. They have the new eyelid type headlights that are in all the Subarus now. So the engine isn't new. What is new is the CVT and the automatic. But this one's rated 29 on the freeway and a 22 around town for an average of 24 with the manual gearbox. However, this is a great engine. It's the best one they've built yet. Again, the 2.5 dual overhead cam engine with a timing chain instead of a timing belt now. Those are the key features. You don't have to replace a belt at about 105,000 miles, which is really beneficial. One of the coolest things are the doors go all the way down underneath the car for the opening now. So if you're on a really snowy day or getting through the mud or something and you need to get back into the car cleanly, there's no chance you're going to hit your pant leg on the door that's all dirty, because all the dirt stays on the exterior of the vehicle, whereas most cars cut in the door frame right about here. This one goes all the way and under the car. So what you have is a clean entryway into the vehicle. All right, next we have in the lineup the 2014 Forester 2.5i Premium trim. And with the Premium, you get options for all-weather package, or all-weather package and navigation, or neither. But standard in all the Premium trims, you're going to have the painted side mirrors. The base model doesn't have painted side mirrors. It's a little thing, but it counts. Most of all, one of the biggest favorites is the huge panoramic moonroof. It goes all the way back into the middle of the rear seats. It's even bigger than last year's. And if you guys are familiar with the 13, that's a huge moonroof. Also, you have a 17-inch alloy wheel instead of a 16-inch steel wheel on the car. Another fan favorite is the power driver's seat that you get based in all the Premiums. Reclining rear seats are also in the Premiums that are not in the base model. And one of the new features that's only for the 14 is a backup camera in the Premium trim and not as an option on the limited trim, and not even available on the Premium last year. So that is standard now. So here is the 2014 2.5i Limited trim. With the Limited standard, of course, as in all limited Subarus, you get leather seats. That's the biggest feature. All the rest are cloth till you get Limited or higher, and Limited has the leather, power driver's seat, all leather trim around all the interior, leather wrapped steering wheel. It also has the upgrade of HD radio integrated with the stereo system. And then it comes with the option of navigation or without. All right, one of the coolest new features with the 14 2.5i or XT Limited and above is the auto liftgate. We've never had that with any Subaru, so now with your key, you just hold down the liftgate for a couple seconds, up it comes. You have plenty of storage space, up to 74 cubic feet, lots of space in here. The power outlet back here, cargo tray. Luggage compartment cover is available, but is not a standard feature, just like before. So next in the lineup, we have the 2014 Touring model. Now Touring's above Limited in the fact that it has one-touch fold-down rear seats. It has everything the Limited does, leather seats and all that, all-weather package. It has one-touch fold-down rear seats. It also has dual-zone climate control, and all Tourings now come standard with the navigation display. So you have navigation system, satellite radio available in that, as well as nav-sat traffic for going on your route, and you have actual live drive time traffic included in that if you subscribe to the XM subscription. With only the Touring, you can get one of the best features that Subaru has. Its latest technology is the EyeSight technology. With that package, you get HID headlamps, which are not standard on the Touring unless you get EyeSight, as well as this LED around the front bezel of the headlamp with the HID inside. You could go LED only or HIDs. This LED comes on your park light setting. The EyeSight technology are actually these two cameras that serve as depth perception with the two cameras ahead of you. In that you have your adaptive cruise control, you have lane departure warnings, and you have collision detection that actually stops the car before you hit somebody jumping out in front of you or a wall or anything like that. All right, last but not least, we have the 2.0 liter XT Touring. The 2.0 turbo is back. Very similar engine to a BRZ engine because it's direct injected 2.0 liter. The BRZ is pushing naturally aspirated, pushing 200 horsepower. This one, you slap a turbo on it. Now we have a direct injected turbo that has 250 horsepower, 258 foot-pounds of torque with a high torque CVT transmission that has three modes actually. Your normal drive, sport mode through the SI drive, which is now in this car. So you have intelligent mode, sport sharp mode, which is the most fun. But when you change through those, the CVT transmission also changes with you. Sport mode, you have a 6-speed manual transmission. You knock it over to the manual mode. It does have the paddle shifters. This is the only Forester with the paddle shifters, is the XT. Then when you put it into sport sharp mode, you actually have an 8-speed transmission via the paddle shifters or just leaving it in drive. It's very aggressive, very fun car to drive in a sport sharp now. This is actually a sports SUV, if I've ever seen one. You could always tell an XT by the 18-inch wheels. Now you have 17s on all the rest of the cars, 18-inch more aggressive styling wheel here. Still, you got Bridgestone tires now, mud and snow rated as well. These vents on the side and the silver bezel around the fog lamps, you could always tell it's an XT. So the reason there's no hood scoop like the last Forester is you actually have the air inlets coming through right under here. The grill scoops directly the air up through here. When this is closed, it's all seamless. Goes up underneath the hood line and down, forced back into the intercooler the same as before. They've just lost the hood scoop for better visibility for the driver. It's just as effective coming through the actual front grille up and out, over and down into the intercooler. So it works the same way. Intercooler's still on the top, but now you have the direct injected 2-liter engine underneath with the turbo producing actually 1 more foot-pound of PSI than the STI's turbo. This is a 15 PSI turbo. STI's 14, WRX was 13. So this is actually a stronger turbo producing more boost than the STI. So that's part of the reason the 2-liter is getting up the way it does. The Forester XT comes in a premium trim where you lose the fog lamps, you lose the heated seats, the auto liftgate, and of course the leather. That's the least expensive Forester XT there is. And then this one is a Touring, and the last one up the line is the top of the line Forester, the Touring Edition, that also has the EyeSight, HIDs, and push button start. So that's our Forester lineup. 2014s are available now. This one's actually a little extra dirty because we just got it on a dealer trade. Being the largest dealer volume sales in California, we do a lot of favors for other dealers, but that allows us to get the more popular cars or the sportier cars back on those dealer trades. So we have lots of them now, like I said. Capital Subaru on the Capital Expressway Auto Mall, part of the Del Grand dealer group. Be a happy car buyer. Come and see us soon. Hope to see you soon and show you some cars.